talking about my favorite show, The 100, with a review of last night's episode, which I enjoyed thoroughly. It was a very good episode all around. A lot of stuff went down, a lot of stories. Basically, we're going to break it down into the two camps. We have the prisoner camp off in the valley, and we have the grounder camp off in Polis. And we'll start with the prisoner camp in the valley. We have Abby. She's trying to find a cure for the miners, and her and this one serial killer guy kind of figure out that they can use the miners, the prisoner miners, that is, their sonic technology to kind of just vibrate the sickness out of them. You know, some convoluted shit like that. Anyway, they need help of an engineer, so they get Raven to help them. And when Raven's helping them figure out how to, make this sonic cure ray device, she realizes that Abby's been popping pills the whole time. She is just a pill-popping bitch. And Raven's not too happy about this. We find out that, Raven had her mother died from alcoholism, so there's kind of those bad memories. And, she sees Abby, I guess, as a mother figure. And, Abby was there when, Raven was at her lowest. And Raven's like, no, you can't be doing this. But Abby objects to this. And when Raven walks away, her shock collar gives her a nice shock. And we see as Abby is shocking Raven. So once again, Raven's being tortured. Physically and emotionally tortured. Raven. Oh, my God. Can that girl not get a fucking spa day? Can that not be a story for Raven instead of her being tortured by Abby and dislocating her shoulders or getting shot and having to walk with a limp? And now she's getting, Abby's giving her electrocution. Can Raven get a spa day? Like they're building all sorts of shit. Kane's got all these plans for a trading post and a farm over there. Why don't you make a spa for Raven? She can just have one episode where she's at the spa. All I'm saying is, hashtag can Raven get a spa day? Or hashtag give Raven a spa day. Anyway, like I said, I guess Abby doesn't really care too much for Raven anymore. But you know who does? Murphy and Emery. Last time we saw them, they had set up a trap for some prisoners who were out to get them. Paxton and two other guys. The other two got blown away, and they captured Paxton. Well, now we get to see what their plan was, where they want to trade Paxton for their friend, Raven. But DeSouza, who isn't having any of this, she knows Raven's useful and Paxton's a threat to her, so, that plan gets shot to shit. So they come up with another one where Paxton's like, hey, you know what? You let me take you guys in, we'll work together, we'll overthrow DeSouza, and you guys will be okay. And Emery and Murphy go along with this plan. Like I said, they want to rescue their girl Raven. And I'm kind of wondering what's going on here because Murphy, I've always wanted to see him and Raven get together. My ship is Mervin, and at the same time, maybe Emery also has some feelings for Raven. And I'm thinking, seeing how this is such a progressive show, why don't the three of them get together? I'm talking about a triple threat ship. I don't know what you would call that. The three of them are in a relationship. Polygagalius? Polywalligagus? Poly something or another as a Russ. I'd like, to see that ship, so hashtag Mervyn Maury. Okay, so enough about that. Like I said, not too much else was going on in the valley. Kane and, DeSouza, they're making their plans. And, DeSouza's, keeps going on about how she's pregnant, so I'm kind of wondering what her chances are. I could just see her getting overthrown by Paxton because we find out that DeSouza, she's like, Abby, you've got the cure. Don't tell anyone. I guess, DeSouza's plotting against Paxton, so there's that intrigue. Okay, so moving on to Polis, where tonight I was very happy to see a character who get killed off when I didn't like this entire season, Cooper. She bit the dust tonight, and what a way they killed her off. So anyway, Clark, she's made a deal with DeSouza that they're going to surrender the grounders, and then everyone's going to live together in harmony in the valley. But they realize, Octavia isn't going to go along with it, so they're kind of debating what the hell should they do. Should they, take off to the valley? Should they shut the system down? Should they take out Octavia? But Clark's like, what about Cooper? She's worse. So they're plotting against Cooper. She's the bitch I don't like because, she started out and, she tried to overthrow the bunker in the first few days in there, kill off all the grounders by starving them out because they locked up the cafeteria. And she became one of Octavia's in Octavia's inner circle, where she's always just kind of been a kiss ass. And in this episode, they figure, well, we kill her off, we can get rid of the worms, because that was her deal. Cooper was weaponizing the sandworms. So they hatched this plan where they drug her, throw her in the room with the worms, set the worms free. The worms get inside of her, start eating her up, and then the guy injured come in, hit some kind of all safe or fail safe system where it gasses all the worms, and they say, "Oh, what an accident that happened," and that's what they do. So they chloroform Cooper, throw her in there with the worms. She gets eaten by the worms. But when Octavia comes, Octavia figures it out. She says, "Oh, Clark set this shit up." So then she has Clark arrested, and she's like, "Clark, I'm going to have you executed." But before that could happen, Bellamy plots against his sister, and he was having a conversation with her, and they were eating some food, and he drugged her food with some kind of algae that my man Monty had, that in its rawest form, it was pretty toxic. So he basically drugs his sister, and doesn't kill her, but it really does incapacitate her. So that was kind of shocking. I didn't see that coming. So yeah, like I said, it was just an all-around good episode. They killed off Cooper. I appreciated that. And they just kind of leave you hanging. Where is it going to go next? And we'll just have to watch. Until next time.